Hi there and welcome to Fitness Online with Steve. My name's Steve Thomas, and in today's episode, along with the assistance of Joe, we're going to be giving you the step circuit. Now the step circuit is a very basic workout for any level of fitness. We're going to be bringing in some basic exercises like step-ups, sit-ups, press-ups and even tricep dips, and be working around the step. The main thing is work at a pace you feel comfortable with. You can start off with just doing the exercises for 10 seconds, and then for those which are more advanced, work your way up to 60 seconds. If you suffer from any medical conditions or have any injuries, please consult a doctor before taking part. And remember, always make sure that you're warmed up, stretched and fully hydrated. So, are you ready to get fit with Steve? I'll see you on the other side.
Okay, let's get straight to it. First exercise we're going to start off is just a basic step up. So what we're going to do is just going to attack the step. So again, just use a slight bit of pace here. Use the arms to encourage the heart and lung. Let's really get them working to start to warm up. That's good. You want to make it slightly harder, step further away from the step, make it easier, step closer to the step. Into the next exercise is a press up. So the arms nice and wide. So here I'm choosing wide arm grip. The wider the arms, the more it's working the chest and the shoulders. Here, Joe's using a closer arm grip, so she's working more of the triceps and the chest. So keep working on that, really push with those palms. That's good, working the whole of the upper body here, chest, shoulders and triceps here. Don't forget to breathe on these exercises here. Next exercise is just a straight leg lift. So again, keeping the leg nice and straight, toe pointing down, up and down, smooth control movement, just to where you feel comfortable. So really keep it going all the way there. Try not to exaggerate the back. Try not to arch the back on this movement. Again, you can either look forward or look slightly down. Into a leg curl here, we're working the hamstring muscle. So what you're trying to do is just keep the knee in the same line as the hip. So really squeezing that muscle, working the big muscle at the back of the upper leg. There, come on. Now we're moving into a leg push. So we're pushing up. That's good. Keeping the leg at a right angle. Try and ensure that the knee doesn't touch the floor here. Again, really pushing here. So you're working the back side here. Excellent. Going to turn it around into our tricep dip. So our hands are on the bench for this tricep dip. Fingers pointing forward, feet are flat and knees are bent. So work at a pace you feel comfortable. Again, try not to lock out the elbows. That's good. Come on, keep it working. Really working these big free muscles at the back of the arms, the tricep muscle there. Come on, keep it working. We're nearly there. Don't give up. So remember, all these exercises you can start off with 10 seconds and progress up to 30 seconds and then even a minute. Alright, back onto the opposite side of the leg, again with the leg lifts, just up to where you feel comfortable. And remember, the coaching point is try not to arch the back, keep the back nice and strong, keep that toe pointing down towards the floor. Keep it working all the way there, smooth control movement. Here we're into our leg curl again, so keeping that knee in line with the hip, curling it in and out, really squeeze that muscle, your hamstring muscle here. Again, just to where you feel comfortable. And then into that leg press. So again, we're just going to push that leg up towards, that's good, keep it working, make sure that knee doesn't touch the floor, just to where you feel comfortable. Come on, keep it going. From here we're going over the bench. Here Joe's going to go into a bridge position, so she's going to go into her hands and her forearms, and she's just going to hold this position there. She's going to squeeze her stomach and keep the back contracted here. She's going to breathe in through her nose and out through her mouth. Here I'm doing a prone fly and keeping my chin down. My arms are coming over just in front of my head, so I was working my shoulders there. Now I'm going into a back extension, so keeping the feet pushed into the step. That's good. Chest up. That's good. If you want to make it slightly harder, you can see the slight alteration there on my hand position. Put your hands at the back of the head there. So I'm going to turn it over straight into our sit-ups. Our hands behind the head. Again, just to where you feel comfortable. Push the lower back into the floor. Keep the tummy nice and tight, back nice and strong. Come on, keep it working. So remember, you work at the level where you feel comfortable. Here, me and Joe are at different levels, so I'm working slightly faster at a harder intensity. Joe's taking it at a slightly easier intensity. That's good. So here we're going to be working our lower stomach. Our feet is going to go up, legs crossed. And again, just using your hands just to support the head. Okay? Again, just a small movement. Pushing the lower back into the floor. Again, just up to where you feel comfortable. Remember, always squeeze the stomach on the way up as well as on the way down. That's good. Now we're just going to take our right palm onto the floor, our right foot onto our left knee, and our left hand behind our head, and just coming across, working our oblique muscles here. So here I'm doing it with my palms pushed into the floor here. for a little bit more stability here, and Joe's doing it with her elbow pushed down. So just to where you feel comfortable, changing sides. So again, I'm choosing to push my palm into the floor here for a little bit more stability. Again, Joe's just working to where she feels comfortable, to her level. So remember, always work to your level. Don't forget to take the breaks if you need to. That's good. Excellent. Again, we're going into a tricep dip, but this time we're going to have our feet on the bench, fingers pointing forward, and when we feel comfortable, we're going to begin that exercise. So remember, try not to extend those arms here. That's good, up and down. If you want to make it slightly easier, you can keep the back side on the floor and just lean backwards and slightly forwards, just to where you feel comfortable. Come on, really work those arms here, tricep muscles here. We're really doing good. Keep it working. Come on, keep it going. We're nearly there. We're going to turn it over into a press up. This time we've got our feet on the bench. Again, I'm going into a full press up here by keeping my feet on the bench and my knees off of the floor. Joe's choosing for a slightly easier version by having her feet just on the bench with her knees down. So again, we're both working our chest, our shoulders and our triceps. So again, push the palms into the floor, really extend those arms, but try not to look at the joints. Come on, keep it working. Really focus on that breathing again. That's good. Excellent. We're doing good here. Now turn it over. We're going to go into knee raises here. So just a normal step. So again, you're just bringing our knee up to a right angle, just to where you feel comfortable. I'm going to take up the level slightly now by bringing in some punches. Just there. So just to where you feel comfortable with the punches. If you don't feel comfortable with the punches, stick at a nice easy level like Joe. So remember, all these exercises are just basic exercises you can do on a step. You work to the place you feel comfortable. Going into a slight sprint here, back up and down onto that step just to keep the heart and lungs going here. Come on, really work it there. Come on, keep it working. Really push it. Let's take it up a level just for the last couple of exercises. Back into a press up. Our palms are on the bench. Again, just like we done at the beginning. Again, really working down. Joe's arms a little bit closer here, so she's working the triceps, but I'm working my chest, my shoulders, and my triceps as well. Next exercise is a lunge. So we're going to put our foot onto the bench and just bring the knee down just to where you feel comfortable, to a right angle if you feel comfortable with that. Again, keep the chest up, shoulders relaxed. So you want to have your head hiding your shoulders, shoulders hiding your hips, and hips hiding your knees. Changing the legs. Again, just to where you feel comfortable. Come on, keep it working. We're really doing good here. Working our front of our thighs, our back side, and the hips here. We're going to turn it. This time we're working our front of our thighs and our back side. Again, keep the chest up, shoulders relaxed. This is called a squat. I'm calling this an elevated squat because we've got one foot slightly higher than the other. So there is a slight bit of pressure on the thighs here. So just to where you feel comfortable. Come on, keep the chest up, shoulders relaxed. You can use your hands for support. Just going to turn it off. That's good. Finish off with a quick sprint. Keep it working all the way there. Excellent. You've worked hard with Steve. Look to see you again. Take care.